Thank you for joining me on another episode of Cold Dipping with Nicole. 6 days in a row. Here we go. Yeah, how you doing today? Love is in the air. Love is in the air. Did you like my new hair? I don't know, I can't help myself sometimes. I'm sorry. Forgive me, or don't. But love is in the air. I got my hair dyed. It's what you call a Valentine's look. My hairdresser and I decided we were calling it the Valentine's look because it's pink. Got my heart glasses on again as usual, and my heart earrings because love is in the air. Hey, have love for yourself even if no one else loves you. Maybe you're so awful, who knows? I'm just kidding, you're not that awful. I don't know, maybe you are. I feel like sometimes I'm kind of awful, but what can you do? Sorry, not sorry. All right, here we go. I know I say this every time, but I'm hoping this will be a quick dip because I got here late. Per usual. I mean late, that's, I guess it depends on what all you want to get accomplished. I've been grinding hard today, so I'm feeling pretty excited about my grind and all that I've gotten done. I'm just gonna give you a different little look over here of what this area is like. It's kind of choppy out there, I can tell. I'm gonna give you a look at that. It's windy. It's a cloudy day. I should have looked at the temp, but I forgot. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. It's magnifique. I love it. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love it. So if you're here with me again, thank you for joining me for another roll in, dip out episode with Nicole. Dip number 6 of 10. Here we come. Because this Friday is going to be my year of cold dipping, and I want to go out with a banger, as I always say. Oh, this poor guy. He's down there feeding the geese, and I'm about to hopefully not disrupt what he was doing. That last truck going by was really loud. But what can you do? Just gotta go do it too anyways. So here's the deal. We're gonna roll in, roll out. Hopefully, right? Okay, where should we go? I don't want to be right in this guy's way when he's feeding the duckies and the geese. Sorry, guy. He's probably really enjoying himself and here I come to ruin it. I don't know, maybe he's not even feeding the geese. He's doing something. He's feeding the geese and eating the geese food. I don't know. Let's go. How's your day going? Mine's going good. I've been grinding hard. I already got my 5K, my afternoon 5K. It was 1, 2, 3 when I was out on my run. I love that. Can you hear the train? I have lots of love for the train. I love the sound of the train, and I love trains. It's kind of nerdy, but it's not the only nerd quality I have, I assure you. It's got many nerd qualities. Oh, okay. Hey there.
Hello.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Awesome. I'm just going to go down here to the spot we were in yesterday so I don't disrupt that person's enjoyable time they were having. And the great thing about this area is it's big, so you don't have to just always go in the same spot every time. Come on, mix it up a little. Live a little. Get outside and breathe some of that fresh air in your lungs. You will not regret it. This looks like a good spot, I think. There's a big log right in my way that I could walk right into if I'm lucky. Just kidding, I don't want to walk right into it, but looks like a good spot, I feel like. Man, oh man, okay, look at me. I'm all ready to rock and roll. Got all the goods. Got my crystal quartz amplifier necklace on because I love vibrations from crystals and people and life. And so, trying to get undressed with one arm is always interesting. Right. Roll in, dip out. Let's do it. Let me just tell you, even though I did not bring you guys here the last couple of days with me, I was still here. I see garbage out here. What is that? What the hell, people? Oh my God, that's cold. Yeah, I don't know what that's a sign of. Didn't they win or something? I don't know. I'm not a football player, excuse me. But I just got me a souvenir. Woot woot. And it's freaking cold. And I was out here, my point was, I know sometimes I forget what I'm saying because it's freaking cold, and it is hard to remember and stay on task when it's this freaking cold. Yesterday it was 37 degrees, and it felt colder than it usually does. Oh, bloody hell. Just do it. Okay, we did it. Oh, yes, okay. Woo! Souvenir. We did it. Stay on task. Okay. What was I saying? I can't remember. Love is in the air. Okay, it's cold. I was here the last couple of days and it was hard. I don't know what it was. Oh, well, I guess I sort of do know what it was because yesterday, it's moving and grooving out here again today. Yesterday, it was raining, snowing, and hailing. I don't know what order it went in, okay? I don't want to say in that order because I can't remember. But I know it was raining when I first came out here. No, it was snowing when I first came out here. Then it started raining really hard. No, I don't remember. Okay, it was hailing at the end, though. I do remember that part because that was pretty interesting. I can now say I've been in a mix of elements while cold dipping. Let's go a little deeper because I feel like I'm not as far in as I need to be. Woo! Yeah, I feel so alive. Hell yeah. Having a great day. I'm super pumped. I haven't let myself down. I followed through. Like I said, I wanted to do those 10 days in a row consecutive. And there's no time that I have to come out here and stand. I just want to do it to it, And in my year of cold dipping with a banger. So, yes, the last couple of days, it was brutal. It was hard. I don't know sometimes if it matters if you're consistent or not. No, actually, I came in here pretty good. I shouldn't say that. I came in here today with ease. I got acclimated very quickly. But yesterday, it was, thank you, Katie, for my little headband of hearts. It goes with my glasses and my earrings and the love I have in my heart. Yeah. I like to tell people I love them. Do you? Do you tell people you love them? Do they have to do something for you in order for you to love them? Do they have to give you something in order for you to love them? Or can you just have a level of love for them? It's an interesting question, right? I think there's all sorts of levels to love. Like obviously you don't love them as much as you love your family members per se, or your kids, or your animals, or whatever it is. But can't you still have a level of love for them? I feel like you can. I do. I have lots of love for lots of people. And I like to tell people I love them because I'm that kind of a weirdo. Yeah. That's the kind of weirdo I am. I like to say I love you and spread a lot of love and joy. You know what was... Those ducks are always talking smack. But I do... this is one thing after I see those clouds that... Oh dear. That I did want to mention is that... River's trying to suck me out. And it's cold. One thing I wanted to highlight before I forget is that those clouds back there remind me that, I came from Oregon. Oregon, it's very overcasty. Most of the time, it's overcasty and cloudy like this. And you can complain about it all the time if you want. And that just sounds boring, so don't do that. Or you just get used to it. But when you move someplace and it's not like that, woo, yeah, because here in Spokane, it's so beautiful and there is not really typically a lot of clouds, maybe because we get a lot of snow typically, that we don't have that dreary overcastiness. And I know I hear some people say they still get seasonal depression here and stuff. I guess that's my point. Seasonal depression. Because, it's not vibrant and beautiful because the sun's not out and you're in your house mostly, most people, during the winter times because most people want to stay warm. I used to be one of those people, but no more. Let me tell you, I just noticed my whole point, long story short for even saying that, is my seasonal depression this year has been money, honey. And I say that because I've been coming outside, I've been embracing getting outside and the fresh air in my lungs, being a part of nature. I see ducks and geese, wildlife, animals, turkeys. Oh my gosh, I'm one of the biggest nerds ever. I am, because when I just did my little 5K this Saturday, Partners in Pain. Shout out to Partners in Pain, because that was an awesome run. It was an awesome 5K. But when I was finished, on my way back to my car, I saw a gaggle of turkeys. And it was awesome because they know they're safe. They're not scared. And I love seeing wildlife. It's the inner nerd in me. Not see another way that I'm nerdy. I'm part city girl, part country girl, as well as a snow bunny. And an animal, a beast. There's many names I go by, obviously. But you don't have that kind of time, neither do I, so we won't go down the list today. But I'm sure you're kind of already catching my drift of what kind of gal I am. Or maybe you're not, so maybe you should just keep watching me. And thanks for joining me. Thank you. I think it's Bob Jones, I want to say. Shout out to you, Bob Jones, for leaving a comment on my last video. Do I watch soap operas? I don't really watch much TV, to say. On occasion, like, I do like to sit down and veg out like most people. Here recently, I have been watching a show called True Detective, I want to say, but I think Jodie Foster's in it, and wow, I'm thoroughly impressed. 11:11. I had no interest in watching it, but once I started watching it, it sucked me in. But back to your original question of watching soap operas, I of course have watched a soap opera before in my life. When I was a teenager, I used to like this one called Passions. To me, as a teenager, some of those people were quite dreamy. But other than that, not really. But I think it's awesome that you used to act in some soap operas. How cool is that? You know, I think it's neat when people are able to do stuff that they enjoy, they love. Thanks for sharing that experience with me. Appreciate that. Thanks for commenting. Trying to melt all my chins off, Bob. Is it working? You tell me. In my next video, are they all gone? Running and cold dipping, I'm melting it off. One way or another, it's going to be gone. It feels so good. I love it. Oh man, I'm just really having the best day ever. And I just so grateful to share that with y'all watching. No, I'm not from the country, but I did say I was part country girl, so let's throw it in the mix. But I imagine there's more than one of you watching me. Maybe not at the same time, but sometimes, you know, oh dear, I'm getting sucked out. Well, I don't really know a better way of saying that, honestly, and it just happens so quickly. The next thing you know, you're adrift. So come out here, join me, and come up with a better way of saying that, because all of a sudden you just start getting sucked out. So I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know another way to say that. I'm not trying to be offensive. It just is what it is. Anyways, I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. It's cold here. It's a cold winter's day here in February. All the more reason to get outside and enjoy your life. Enjoy your life like I am. I just absolutely have so much love and appreciation for cold dipping and how it's changed my life, that it's taken me out of my comfort zone in more ways than one. I mean, not only have I done, how many dips? You know, my brain's not firing off really quickly while I'm in here. It's not that fast when I'm freezing. But anyways, I've done a lot, as we've just mentioned up in the parking lot a few minutes ago, 130 something. How quickly I can forget. But anyways, I've done a lot of cold dips. That's not my main point. I did the Bloomsday run, which was my very first run I've ever done, and I was not ever in my life a runner. It challenged me to become one, and I'm so grateful. There's so many other things that I'm not going to mention on here that I was able to give up in order to become a better runner. Health reasons and whatnot. You know, it's like you need to do good things for yourself as well as others, because when you feel good about yourself, you reflect that in your ways and how you talk to people, your tone of voice, conversations that you have with strangers, because you're a genuinely happy person. And it's so exciting. It feels so good to have really positive conversations with people and have people say nice things to you, because you're a representation of what positivity looks like. Yeah. I mean, I just feel really good about myself and about my life and about my life choices. I'm not perfect by any means. I make many mistakes on the regular. I should work on my cussing, I've been told by many. You know who you are, Mom, Grandma. Yeah. I love cussing because it like releases any anguish or aggression I have in that moment, and then I feel done. I feel good and done with it. After I've let out a few F-bombs, I no longer feel that heavy with whatever was was bothering me. I know not everyone agrees. We recently had this conversation about how sometimes people interpret cussing as a sign of, or a lack of intelligence, and sometimes I see it in the opposite manner. It shows your sign of intelligence by how you're able to convey your message, whether you're using cuss words or not. But it depends on the person. You know, obviously, if you're trying to talk to a person in a situation of importance, you probably, to get your point across, you don't need to necessarily use cuss words to convey your point. Did I sound all smart and shit right then? And then I peppered in a cuss word just for fun. In my Nicole-ioli way, as Shay likes to say. Love you, Shay. Just seeing what's going on behind me because I hear some movement and some noise. You guys, what a great day. What a great day. Thanks for joining me. It means a lot to me when you hit like, subscribe, and follow. I'm getting more subscribers. Thank you to each and every one of you. You all mean the world to me. I feel like it takes a lot of seasonings to make my sauce in my saucy ways. So all the more seasonings, the better. Send them my way because my tongue and my belly like a lot of flavor. I'm not vanilla, baby. And you already know. Yep. Having the best day ever. And I'm wishing you the best day ever. Don't be a little bug. It's no fun. Just have love for Mother Earth. I'm starting to shake. I feel like it's cold. I don't know what the time is I've been out here because I know I was talking when we first got here in the parking lot, right? I'm shaking, so I feel like I'm cold. I know I should dunk every time I come out here, but I just double dunked yesterday, and my hairs look so cute right now. I don't really want to. I think it's fun to stick out your tongue. I know, excuse me, a lot of people are doing it because I just feel like it's a sign of letting loose, letting go, and just really being in the moment and really enjoying yourself in your life. So that's what I take it as. Maybe not everyone agrees to that, but they're probably not having the best time ever, living their best life. Because they're too stuck in their heads, being too judgmental. You know, if you come out here, this is like a total reset. Attitude adjustment. Power boost for your confidence. Not only is it for pain management, you just feel a certain type of way about yourself. And it's hard to be convinced by other people that you're not this worthy person of love, of shit talk by the ducks, shit talking from the ducks. I mean, you know, don't get too full of yourself, but feel good about yourself at the same time. It's a balance, right? It's a hard balance, but it's a balance nonetheless. I was like, oh, just go out there and do a quick cold dip. Never trust Nicole when she says do a quick cold dip. You know, if I'm not going to dunk, then I might as well do the time, right? Because I don't want to dunk and mess up my hairs more. Oh, they're already wet in the back, right? Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, but when you're... No. Yes? Jam it, jam it, jam it. All right, let's just do it. 1, 2, 3. That was spontaneous because I was not going to do it. I was really feeling my cute little hairdo and I wasn't going to double dunk. So for the love and appreciation that I have for you and the time that you spend watching me out here, I definitely want to go the distance, and even if it's hard, do it anyways because you are giving me your time and it really means a lot to me. I value that. And special thanks to you watching me. Appreciate you. Lots of love. Let's double dunk, baby. Let's not procrastinate. Let's just do it. Let's go. Great Scots. That was cold. I literally felt that in my brain in more ways than you can imagine. Oh, it's in the back of my brain. In the back of my brain. All right. Let's get out. Scream and shout. Can't feel the back of my brain cells no more. I hope those aren't important. Oh, thank you for being out here. This is the best. I'm completing my goals right before your eyes. I am a goal getter. Yeah, go get a baby. I see some more trash on the ground. looks like a rubber band of sorts. I don't think that'll be good for the ducks. Let's reach down and grab that. Oh, I don't like touching things. And of course I didn't grab it the first time. Creepy crawlies. But that's okay. Not only do I come out here to cold dip, I come out here to pick up trash from people who have no respect. Sad but true. Sad but true. Don't let that be you. Don't be a trashy person in more ways than one. Have respect. Pack it in, pack it out. Yeah, you heard it from this mother. Ooh, I should move a little bit. Yeah, move, get some flow, get some feeling back in my limbs, my fingers. So what's your plans for the rest of the day as I warm up? Oh, really? Well, of course, I'm going to go continue to tackle more laundry after I pick up the kids from school. If I have enough time, I might get home and put some warm clothes on because I really didn't bring any now that I think about it. I didn't even bring any dry boots, so I'm going to have to stop back by my house real fast. I mean, I should have came a little more prepared, but I really just enjoy having the thrill of just going in and coming out. At this stage, like, I really can't believe this is how dialed in I have it, that I can just walk in, walk out with ease. I'm going to shiver in the truck on the way home, but then I'm not going to really have too much time to do much. Get some shoes on, some pants, take off this wet swimsuit hopefully, and then go pick up my kids. I usually hang out at my kids' school for quite a bit of time and chat with my mom friends. Woo! And all my and there's other people that just aren't moms. There's some dads in the mix too, of course, a couple grandpas, and I usually like to chat it up, say what's up, and then I go home, and then hopefully, if I'm lucky, get in the shower. Because, you know, like I said, if there's forever chemicals in here, I probably can't wash them off, so that's not fun. But let's not think that way. Let's just only think positive. I know I too like to think realistically, but it's not always the fun thing to do. Sometimes you can just think positive thoughts. You don't always just have to think the worst. You don't always have to think the worst thing's gonna happen. Sometimes it happens. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes the worst things do happen. But like, how many times? Does it happen every time? Then get it more dialed in, you know, so that it's not always the worst every time. Oh, it always drives me crazy. Always. I say always because, like, just be positive. Maybe the worst won't happen. You know, just go with the flow. This has helped me do that for sure. Look at the water. It's not even as choppy as it was when I first got here. So that definitely made it more enjoyable. Anyways, I need to stop jibber-jawing. It's that time. Thank you for doing time with me, as I always like to say. Look at this beautiful day. It was totally worth it. This has been the best day ever. Thanks for joining me. Sending a whole lot of love your way. Not just because we're in Valentine's era month, whatever you want to call it. But just because you should have a lot of love. Not only for others, but for yourself. We'll end it there. Love you, bye. Love you, bye.